Good morning, everybody. It's Randy with Carchaeology, and I'm in the truck with the trailer with a buddy of mine behind me that has his truck and my other trailer, and that means we're going big today. So we are on our way back up to Simi Valley to pick up a couple of these pre-war touring cars. So this was stuff from the previous video. We've struck a deal on 2 vehicles. We may discuss a third when we're there, but we're definitely going up to pick up 2 cars. One of them is well over 100 years old. So follow along. This should be a fun adventure of digging up history on wheels. That's what Carchaeology is all about. So follow along. Got the burrito boys here. Awesome. And pointing out the door, ready to go. I love it. So what's in the magic file here?
There's magic files. So that was the original notice of transfer. We just filled it out.
Oh, awesome.
Pink slip for you. There's the day we bought it.
Wow, totally cool. Check that out.
That's me. My sister's in the hat.
That's the one.
Very cool.
How you
See
doing?
you there?
I'm alright, sir. How are you? Good.
That's really bitchin'. How fun.
Except for the strap in the middle. Just because you do have a radiator. Yeah. If we could do that, I'd appreciate it. Because I can't find a radiator for that.
Okay, you can take the 24 too, you know.
Yeah. Just because it's sitting in the car, don't mean it is for the car. I know we had all the parts for that 24. They've just gotten put together.
Oh, we should stare at that one too. We were talking about that car on the drive up here.
You want it?
Yeah,
Did you get those pictures?
Yeah, I did. Those are awesome.
That's probably
And
on.
did you see that the whole car was like there? It looks like
look
it
at
would
that.
just start right up. That's when my sister watched it.
I know. I so love the dust. I was bummed when I saw them all clean, but she didn't get to this side, so I'm
So it's good.
I'll focus on this side. It'll make me happy. Yeah, no, super cool. Oh, how fun is that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I have no problem if you're buying all this.
fun.
If you buy every one of these Dodges, you get everything Dodge. It's all on board. I will not question it. He will figure out which car it goes to.
Right.
And I don't have a problem going through, but if I'm not getting that 24 sold, I have to hold it.
That's the intake.
Right.
And then I have to go through that, inventory it, as you guys know. And then whatever I know for a fact doesn't fit that car goes to you guys.
Gotcha.
Just like we did with the running boards. I
Yeah.
don't have a problem
So
with
you
that.
just want to sell us the failed Dodge, or basically you don't have to deal with all that?
I don't know if it's a club or maybe a break.
And you know how happy I was when you guys said, I want that car and that car?
Yeah.
Because this car was gonna get rolled out. This was my next car to get running.
Yeah.
And I'd roll it right out, maybe even just take it over to the mechanic who wants that Model T. Say, get this car running, get that car running, and the T is yours.
Yeah.
They need to go to a good home, somebody who, and my dad's happy that somebody that knows what he's doing with them. Actually, he brought him a smile to see your car.
Right.
And the kids in the car. And I
Yeah.
said, Dad, this was only 5-6 years ago you owned this car.
Yeah. No, I mean, that always helps when you know that somebody that digs them is getting them. It's a lot easier to let them go. But this thing's all complete. This thing will fire up, I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah. You're gonna play with it for a day, maybe 2 days.
Yeah. No, that's the goal. Get that baby fired up and cleaned off and go for a putt around the yard, up and down the valley.
Non-skid.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Cold night. Don't know why my dad wanted to go get ice cream on a freezing freaking night. He wanted to go get ice cream. That's an excuse to drive it.
I love it.
And Devonshire at that time wasn't as busy as it is now. No light, just hauling.
Top down.
Top down.
Top down. Ice cream in the middle of the night
Just after we had ice cream.
in your 1919 Dodge.
Just freezing our ass off.
So this top frame is for the Chevy then?
That's for the Chevy.
Okay.
And what we picked out the other day was that windshield is the same as that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this windshield here
And when you buy that
is
same-
another one for the Chevy. If we had a trailer big enough to haul everything right now, I think it would be a lot easier to convince them.
I just
But,
got to get the paperwork for you.
Right.
I don't know about the two. That one was signed.
God, that car is, it's very tempting. We could stand around all day and look at this stuff, but it's time to get to work. And first to load is the 1919 Dodge Touring that's coming home with me to the lab.
That's surprising to me.
Okay, are we clear back there?
Oh yeah.
You're perfectly clear.
We can put more stuff in here.
Yeah, let's go back just a tiny bit. All right. Golden. That was easy. All right, in the box. Now I just need to lash it down. Maybe we can get on in here to get the 25. Are you excited, Seb? Good?
No, but
Yeah, you want to get out of there? Or you want to just stay underneath? You can do an inspection as we drive up over here.
the idea on the
Pull on the cable. So let's make sure we've got a way to stop it. We're probably good right there, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah, no, weight-wise, I think you're cool. Not that it matters with Rick's beast of a truck. But it is glorious beast. I love it. Totally awesome.
Later, yeah.
So this has been sitting here since the mid-80s?
1984.
1984. That's a while ago.
Yeah.
That was -2.
I'm starting to think about when we bought it. When we bought it, I was your age.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
78, that's...
All right. Let's stop talking. Should we leave? And go find some food?
And something to drink.
And something to drink?
Yes.
Hell yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each would have won.
Oh yeah. It'll go.
No.
So was that this? That must have been this one. That just totally blew right out.
Oh, Jesus.
It sounded like a bomb, man. That was crazy. So it was a pretty late night by the time I made it back to the lab after our hunting trip to Simi Valley. We got the 25 Dodge Touring into Sebastian's garage, and I've known Seb for many years now, and I've got to say, I don't think I've ever seen him so excited about a new project as he is about that old touring car. And there's very good reason for that, because these things are an incredible amount of fun. If you've never experienced a teens or 20s era car, or even 30s era car, I highly suggest that you give it a shot. One of the most interesting things or exciting things to me about this time in history is that a lot of these cars are now coming to market. Their owners are passing away, they're passing on to the next generation, and a lot of these cars are being sprung free from long-held collections like the cars that are here. So, like, this car had been in the hands of the owner since the 1970s. It was stashed away since the 1980s. The calendar pages flip on by. Here we are, 2022. The owner is now beyond the point of being able to do something with them, and it's time for the next hands to hold the wheel. And also, one of the neat things about these cars right now is they are so affordable. Never before could you buy a car that's 100 years old for as little as I paid for this. For just a few grand, you can have true history on wheels. And they are hilarious. to drive. The simplicity of everything, the crudeness of everything, the sounds, the sights, the smells, all of it is an absolute blast, especially compared to the modern cars of today. And if you're a young man that's trying to figure out the basics of automotive mechanics and that sort of thing, there is no better place to learn than with the simplest of the automobiles, the very first ones that were out there on the road. Excellent father-son projects. If you've got a kid that wants to learn something about old cars, one of these is fantastic. Usually the engines in these things are so incredibly simple and solid. Everything is so overbuilt. If the engine turns and it has compression, you'll be able to get it to run. And there are still a bunch of people that know these cars inside and out. And this older generation is extremely excited about sharing any info that they have with someone that's younger that is going to save the things that mean the most to them. So please go out there. If you see a Model T or an old Dodge or any sort of early car like that, if you've never experienced that sort of thing, I urge you to give it a try. I had a 1919 Dodge Touring like this several years ago, and it was hilarious. If I was in a bad mood, I would go out into the lab and I would start it just to hear it pop and fart and burp to life. The weird little chug-chug noises and, things that it did, it absolutely made me happy. To take a little spin around the block in the valley with one of these old cars is pure joy. They are a ton of fun. It's not something you can take on the highway these days. This is an around town, around the neighborhood, fun little vehicle. However, there are some great clubs like the Horsage Carriage Club that do organized drives where everybody brings these cars out and runs them on the road. And talk about attention out there in the world. You show up at a Cars and Coffee with a teens or 20s era car, you are an absolute rock star. All the guys with their brand new Vets and supercars and stuff like that, people will be leaning against their crap to take a look at your old bucket. So in any case, that's my sales pitch. If you find an old car, please go grab it and save it. These teens and 20s and even 30s era cars have never been more affordable, and I think they're more and more fun to play with now than they used to be back in the day. In any case, keep on digging them up and driving them, folks. Follow them along for updates as I get this car started and running again. And I'll also keep everybody posted on Sebastian's progress with the 1925 Dodge Touring as well. In any case, keep on digging them up and driving them, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.